all yours.
Hello everybody. Welcome back. My name is not Wally DM, but Wally DM has asked me to introduce everything. We are doing a BECMI Basic Dungeons and Dragons one shot. That's actually a two shot for Halloween. And for those of you who are unaware, last time we did really well with the puzzle. In fact, we were really brilliant. We completed it so fast.
You didn't though.
That I mean, you should definitely pay attention to what we do when it comes to a Halloween puzzle. Okay. But before we go into the fact that we'll be, of course, moving on beyond the puzzle, right now I've already watched the video that he's released on his channel, giving me the answer to the puzzle because
smart.
I had still no idea what was going on. I was thinking, anyway, doesn't matter. So anyway, this is where we get people to introduce. I'm Fred. I'm from the How to RPG channel. I talk about role-playing games, rocket-propelled launches, things like that. And would you like to introduce yourself, please, AJ?
Hi, I'm that guy, and I have like lots of videos on my channel about D&D lore and stuff. At the moment, I've got a very special video which I just released recently, which is going gangbusters, called "The Forbidden Secrets of Dungeons and Dragons."
It's in my watch list. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Baldur's Gate 3 and all of the deep dark lore behind like what the astral plane is and what Tharizdun is and what what Vecna and all of those guys are all worried about, that's the video to watch for you.
And I imagine that Mr. X is going to follow up with what they don't tell you about Dungeons
and
Dragons.
What AJ didn't tell you about this.
How many mirror videos they have.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jake, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, sure. Wisdom check, Jake. I do mostly Pathfinder 2 videos, mostly character builds. But I also have a live stream that I've been running, The Slithering. It's an adventure all about oozes. It's freaking weird and fun. And I also sometimes post things like mental health tips and how to treat people at your table. So my most recent one is DID and how to handle mental health in role-playing games.
Very nice.
Oh, cool. Mark.
Yes, I'm Mark from Dungeon Class, and we as in I make Dungeons and Dragons videos on how to have more fun with your family, and I've recently been posting stuff about how to do it in the classroom, how to teach students how to play Dungeons and Dragons and to be dungeon masters. I just did that with 200 students, and they're playing full tilt starting not this Friday, but the next. They're taking the training wheels off and they're playing full-blown Dungeons and Dragons. So
you have very neatly sculpted eyebrows.
Thank you.
You pluck those? They're like perfect arches.
What?
Weird.
I was just going to say the guy needs a halo because that you're doing the Gary Gygax's work, my friend, passing on the mantle to all the young.
Yes, very good. Yeah, very, very, very good, Mark. And before we move on from you too, we're going to be back here in a few weeks. Do you want to tell them what's going on here in a few weeks as well?
Yeah, so November 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern time, same time as this is running November 18th. No, sorry, 16th. Sorry, November 16th. Doing what I called Dungeon Class Vanquishes Cancer. So this is a fundraiser. We've got AJ is going to join us, Fred and Wally, and two of Gonzo's sons are going to be with us. And this is an effort to honor my teammate here, Dan Gonzalez, and everyone knows him as Gonzo. He and I started Dungeon Class together, and he passed away last November, November 8th, actually, from colon cancer. And so I thought, what better way to honor him than to have a fundraiser? He's not one that wants to be the center of anything, so it's not going to be a tribute so much. But what we are going to do is we're going to talk about the things that Gonzo most liked about Dungeons and Dragons. So we're going to sit around kind of roundtable style like this and chat about some of the favorite topics that Gonzo would have liked. So we may have a special guest or two as well. We'll see, but I already have some special guests as it is. I'm thankful for these guys for joining, and Wally's letting us use his channel because his is bigger than mine, and he has that fundraiser button. So all proceeds will go to the American Cancer Society. And so I'm really excited to do this, and I hope for it to be an annual tradition. So
Nice.
That's the game.
Thank you, Mark. And I believe we need to introduce the person who actually this channel belongs to.
Yep.
Wally?
Thought you were going to say Chris Perkins.
No.
Wow.
But if we're going to go there,
Your best buds now.
You might as well tell them the story now. You've been telling us.
Yeah.
We'll tell that another day. But yes, sure. I am Wally DM. Welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me. And I am going to be running a BECMI game for my YouTube friends here tonight. And there may be a few puzzles and we may not even get to the end because either we run out of time or everybody may die in this.
Maybe, says the Puzzle King.
But yes, welcome to my channel. And I do have a book. Check it out. Fred's holding it there. And thank you.
All right, Wally. Have you had a chance to consume some alcohol so you're ready to deal with this?
I did. And let's
and this stream is for adults. Kids go away.
Oh yeah. yes. Beware of dog. Beware of dog.
I forgot the sign.
You did. You did. That's okay. You may have forgot the sign, but you brought the hat, and that's all that's important. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump back in with just a very small and tiny recap. We are playing a BECMI version of a game that of Dungeons and Dragons, and our characters have entered a haunted house type of a thing. They are looking for the way out. They have not found it yet. What they did encounter was a strange doll that they dug out of a well that is now floating in a rolled up rug. I don't know how exactly that worked, but it did. Let's see, what else did we do? Speaking of rugs, there's a few other ones that we pulled out. There's a quicksand rug. There's a rug that showed the constellations. So don't forget that each of you can re-roll a d20. If you don't like the result, you still have that inspiration from the twilight, so to speak. There was a yellow mold rug. We left that one tucked away in its room. We didn't go there. And things of that nature. What we did encounter, and to build up to where we are at, is there are 4 scarecrows that are outside, and each of the scarecrows have a name. Freddy, Chucky, Jason, and who am I missing? Michael. And each of these scarecrows do not have a head, but they have a wooden pole that's sticking out of the top. And let me see if I can pop up a drawing here for you. So, boom. All right, so you guys should be able to see that. You also found this drawing, and it had the same names: Michael, Jason, Freddy, and Chucky. And when you went into the kitchen, you met a very large flesh golem that has a knife in hand, tongue sticking out, concentrating on trying to carve a pumpkin. To his right is a stack of pumpkins. Who knows where the hell they came from? Maybe it's a scroll of infinite pumpkins. I don't know. To his left is a smattering smashed pieces of pumpkins everywhere along the wall. There's seeds dripping, things along those lines. And then what I didn't include last time is there is a stove, and there is one of those old pots that are on the stove with a little bit of fire and flame underneath of it. And there is a lid that's like bouncing around. And you see coming out of this pot, it looks like a pumpkin gut ooze that's starting to slime out of it and climb down the
That's awesome.
and climb down the side of this pot. The golem looks up at all of you and just but when he catches your eye, and the character you're playing is Basil, Jake. When he looks at Basil, he sees that Basil has one of the shovels that was belongs to one of the scarecrows outside. He looks at you and he stomps his fist down and goes, "Put that back."
I get scared and I throw it at him.
Make an attack roll.
Oh,
no, I'm not trying to hit him. I'm just throwing it.
Okay. So you throw it. It goes to his side. He leans over. He picks it up. He sets it against the wall, and he goes back to carving pumpkins.
Problem solved.
Do you want a hand?
Mm-hmm.
I just say, do you want a hand?
Make jack-o'-lantern for friends. Make for friends. And then he has like a set of knives, and he slides them across the table in your direction.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to take a knife,
Okay.
and with the knife, I'm going to take a pumpkin and sit down at the table and just look at the golem and see if he does anything.
You draw Freddy. You draw Freddy.
Okay. All right. So I am going to use my knife and the pumpkin.
Okay.
And I'm going to carve out, as best I can, the image of Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Probably just a facial expression of Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get the hair in there, but I'll try my very best.
Okay.
And
Make Freddy look like he's crying.
Is Freddy going to be sad?
No. It just looks like Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Well, that picture we had, he was crying.
Okay. What facial expression does Fred from Scooby-Doo have? Is he smiling?
I don't think he has any kind of expression.
Okay.
He kind of looks like he's. I mean, Fred is notoriously stupid, isn't he? So
Yeah.
I would say it's just sort of like a flat mouth, like there's nothing going on upstairs.
Okay. You do that. The golem looks at it.
You good.
And he sets it behind him.
Do more.
Oh.
Okay.
And he looks at everybody else.
Carve friends. Carve friends. Carve friends.
Okay. I'll start
Is there
carving.
somewhere to sit right next to him or behind him?
He sees you looking for a chair. There's like one next to him, and he moves it away from him.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna grab a
carve-
knife, and grab the chair, and bring it back to him.
Okay.
I'll carve Chucky, and I'm gonna make him have his tongue sticking out and googly eyes.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm carving.
So you take the knife, you carve this googly eye, weird looking jack-o'-lantern, and as soon as you're done, you flip it around. Frank sees it and says,
Chucky. Chucky. Chucky.
and he gets excited.
Put on. Put on. Put on.
All right. So can I go outside to where the scarecrows are, and
Yes.
the one that says Chucky? I'm
Yes.
gonna put the jack-o'-lantern on that.
Okay.
I have such an ominous
Yes.
feeling about this.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
Everything.
It's Dungeons and Dragons. Everything goes the way I want it to. Just kidding. So you put this jack-o'-lantern on, and there's nothing inside that should light it up, but the inside glows, and this it just glows with these yellow lights coming from the inside of the jack-o'-lantern.
Did that happen?
Witchcraft.
Yeah, no kidding.
Frank now looks at the other three of you.
Make friends. Make friends.
And he pushes the knives in your directions, and he hands you each a pumpkin.
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna start working on it, and then subtly at some point pull out my silver cross and see if I can touch his leg with it. I'm just curious, and I don't understand golems.
No touch.
Yeah, you can. You get close, and his big paw just goes, bam, slaps your hand.
What were you thinking? It doesn't even
Nothing.
matter who you are. You never go and touch somebody's thigh.
And he went,
Okay, they get the wrong message.
He looks like a zombie.
I'm going to come inside, and I'm going to carve a pumpkin that has closed eyes.
okay. Closed eyes. Any expression with those closed eyes, or just closed eyes?
Like a ooh expression.
Like maybe happy or angry or sad or.
Like they've just had like they've just kicked the corner of a table with their little toe.
Okay. You do that, whip it around, and show Frank.
Frank that Frank personal collection.
And he sets it behind.
Oh, no.
Okay.
There you go.
So we've got to,
I was hoping to blind whatever monster was going to come at us.
He pushes another pumpkin at you. He's like,
Make friends.
All right.
So we so far we've gone with. There's some things that he wants us to stick on the Scarecrow head. Is that right?
mm-hmm.
I'm
Yes.
gonna carve one.
And then there's
that's all-
other things he's just keeping for himself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carve one that looks like it's sad.
All right. You do that and turn it around, and Frank,
That Freddy. Put on.
and he points outside.
All right, I'm off to go put the killer glow thing on Freddy.
Same thing. You put this on the top of the Freddy Scarecrow, click it into place, and it glows.
So we've got what emotions have we got up there now?
Sad and hold on, sad
crazy
and googly eyes, like Goofy.
Googly eyes. Okay.
So we need an
angry one.
Yes,
I was going to do an angry one, a big scar on his face.
Hey, what's up? Got no face.
And I guess a happy one, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll carve a happy one.
All right.
Just classic smiley face.
Okay.
You get it. You get it. Good job. Good job.
And he points outside.
Put it on Michael. Michael.
I want this guy to be our friend. He's awesome.
Okay.
Put on Michael.
It's amazing what you'll do for a good NPC voice. Okay, I'll put him on the thing.
All right. Yeah. So same scenario. Clicks into place. It glows with this luminous light. And now there are 3 scarecrows, and each of them have a jack-o'-lantern. The only one remaining is Jason, who is headless.
Can I show him the angry one that I made with a big star on his face?
Oh, you did it. You stole shovel, but you make up for it. You do good. That's Jason. Take shovel back, too.
And he points outside.
Okay, thank you. I run as soon as he gives it to me.
Okay. And
Scarecrow.
with that, Frank from the table, and he starts to stand up and stretch.
Put on.
I want a golem stretch.
Are we doing exercise now?
He's been sitting there for a very long time. As you can tell by the smashed pumpkins.
I feel like to finish this off, Wally, I would like to have Scooby carve a pumpkin that looks like his face.
That looks like Frank's face?
Yes.
Okay. For that one, I want you to make me a dexterity check.
Oh, good Lord.
I want to see how good this is done.
A dexterity check. So basically, I have to roll...
You have to roll your dexterity or lower.
Dice, don't I?
Yep. Your dexterity or lower.
My dexterity is an 18.
Oh, that's going to be easy.
And I rolled a 1.
That's that.
Jeez.
That
Stop! I have inspiration. I'm pretty sure a 1, no matter what system you're playing, is a really bad idea. So.
Not in this.
Not in BECMI, my friend. You just did an ability check and got you got a critical. Frank looks at it.
Frank like. Frank like.
And he's got it like he puts it under his arm, and he comes over and just gives you a big hug and just squeezes you. Aww. And you feel
that's not terrifying.
You know that that in BECMI strength only goes up to 18. This is beyond 18 as he squeezes you with this hug. he does that like he's been drinking for a while. Just he's got you.
You do so good, buddy. You do so good.
And then he goes and he puts it over there.
He's either broken your back or fixed it.
Yeah. So I look a lot more banged up than I was before.
So Basil, you're the one that did the last pumpkin, is that correct? The last jack-o'-lantern. Are you going outside to put it on? Yes.
Okay. I nod. You just didn't hear the rattle.
Okay. my rattle detection is low tonight. You squeeze, put this one on, set it into place. It glows with this luminescent light. And as it does, all 4 of the scarecrows come to life. Each of them take their shovel and they go to a center point in this backyard, and they all start digging a hole, and then it speeds up.
Is that for us?
That's a good point, isn't it? I'm going to go grab a piece of pumpkin and just sit out on the porch. I'm eating my piece of pumpkin and watch to see what's going on here, because
just observe.
Either the hole is for us or they're digging up treasure, right?
Yes.
Or something like that.
Yes.
So it's got to be one or the other. One is either it's good or it's really bad.
Yeah. They will be digging for about 20 minutes. Is there anything that you guys want to do to interrupt, or are you guys okay watching the show?
I have a feeling that if we interrupt by smashing one of the pumpkin heads, it's going to involve deadly combat immediately.
Yeah,
could be.
Well, I am a fighter. With a low intelligence. Can I see? Are they digging up a thing?
Yes. Yes. And in fact, while you're pondering, should I be smashing pumpkins?
Or not smash.
You hear
or not smash.
Tink, tink, and then they clear it away and they pull a treasure chest up from the ground. And
There's
with
gonna
that,
be a ghoul in there, guys. It's a ghoul.
And with that, no, a zombie. There's always zombies in those. And with that, Freddy reaches into his pocket, pulls out a key, unlocks a chest, and it opens, but you can't see the insides of it. You just see
We win.
Each of the scarecrows reach in. You do win. You are going to win really, really well right now. Each of them reach into the treasure chest and pull out an item. Michael pulls out a knife. Jason pulls out a machete. Freddy pulls out this glove and puts it on his little scarecrow hand that has these claws that are coming out of it. And Chucky pulls out this kitchen knife.
This is going so well, guys.
Yeah. Wonder what that's about.
I join the party and pull out my weapon too.
Yes.
So our reward is we solve the party only to have a whole bunch of scarecrows cut us to pieces.
Now armed to the teeth.
There's only 4.
Everybody should do in their game.
AJ, you and I, let's roll for initiative.
Of course.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
6.
6 is really good. So they start to approach the 4 of you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to preemptively attack Chucky as quickly and as viciously as possible.
Okay. Roll your attack.
As viciously as possible.
As viciously as possible. I'm not pulling this this blow. So I'm attacking with my...
I should have kept this damn shovel.
just his sword. That's a 17 plus...
17 sounds really, really good.
So that will be attacking armor class -1.
Oh yeah, that's definitely hit. Roll your damage.
And I believe that damage is... Why is nothing... Did we establish what sort of sword I have?
If it's a sword, it's a D8.
Yeah, okay. +3. Whoa! That is 8, 19, 11 points of damage.
Holy smokes.
I was prepared.
Yeah, you were very well prepared. You put a gash into Chucky. I mean, one of his arm, his non-wielding weapon arm, just comes right off. And it just it flops around a little bit. The straw just starts to... but yes,
this is why they call me Swordmaster Elric.
Yes. Chucky is still standing.
Straw and no blood, right?
Oh, yes. Straw and no blood. Yeah, it's one of those where you... And it almost turns him sideways, and then he confronts again. And
I've practiced on many of you.
Yes. And where are my manners of not following the correct situation? Was anyone going to do missile fire?
Oh.
I was actually going to shoot something.
Okay.
Since they
go ahead.
I will shoot. I would like to shoot the one that is currently attacking. Who the heck are you playing, AJ? Because I've forgotten.
I'm Ulrich the fighter.
Ulrich. Okay, yeah. I'm attacking that one.
Of all things.
All right, I'm attacking that one.
Okay.
And I get a... What the hell is that? Oh, that's a 20 to hit.
20.
So I should hit armor class -1.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
And I got 3 damage.
3 is plenty. You put one of your... Is it a crossbow or a...
It's a longbow.
Longbow. You put the arrow right through the jack-o'-lantern head, and you watch as it just, and then Chucky just falls, and one of your scarecrows are down. Anyone?
Yeah, but Chucky down. Chucky
is down.
Chucky's a stupid name anyway.
I think technically I would have a missile weapon.
Okay. Fire your missile weapon.
I don't know if it's actually a missile weapon, but I had been stuffing rags in oil and I light it and throw it at their feet.
Ooh, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thrown weapon. Go ahead and make an attack roll, please.
Splash weapon. I use splash weapons so much in Baldur's Gate 3, it's crazy.
Nice.
Practically just a walking potion farm.
9.
Oh, an AC 9 is just barely gonna miss. Which one were you aiming at? Michael, Jason, or Freddy?
None of them. I was aiming at the ground between them.
Between them, okay. Yeah, so you aim at the ground between them, you hit the ground between them, but the two of them just step aside.
Did it break and there's oil and fire now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, you got to have a bonfire, during Halloween anyway, don't you?
Absolutely, got to have a fire. What about Dillinger? Does Dillinger have any missile fire?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to choose my longbow, and I'm going to fire at Jason.
Okay.
Sorry, AJ, you're the only easy target.
Armor class 11.
Armor class 11 is not going to do it, unfortunately. Yep. So that is going to be a miss. And with that, Freddy is going to. I have to have Freddy come after Fred, don't I? Got to. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
How did Scooby get replaced by Fred? Darn it!
Sorry.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So Freddy stumbles past and just full speed chasing after Scooby. Unfortunately, that is going to be a hit on their part. So that is going to be I rolled really low. Only 1 point of damage, but I do need you to make a saving throw versus versus spells, please.
Saving throw versus spells.
Yes.
Okay, and
for those of you who are just new watching us, we're playing BECMI, which is the basic expert companion master immortals. There's something else in there. No, the original Dungeons and Dragons basic set, which is the most complete version of Dungeons and Dragons because it's got immortals, so playing past level 30, and it was the longest running ever edition of Dungeons. Carry on, Fred. I'm doing this to fill in the space.
Yeah. So I'm rolling a 20-sided dice and adding a +1 adjustment for wisdom. I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. So that is a 16.
To your saving those, aren't they already factored in, or is that? Oh
no, it's already factored in. I'm not adding anything. I can't remember. I've been going over these fucking rules in live streams, but I don't remember damn shit right now.
What is?
You're fucking swearing. Jesus Christ!
I know, it's terrible.
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is a 15.
Okay, so you're gonna add 1 to your roll.
Okay, so I did add a 1 to the 16 that I rolled on a 20-sided dice. It's a 17. I'm screwed.
Are you?
No, I'm screwed.
You have to get over your saving throw.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 15. 15. Okay, I got over. All right, okay.
That confusion is why the rules changed.
Yeah, it is.
To be fair, it is actually, I think it's a lot harder to go backwards to the older versions than it is to go forward to the newer ones, but that could just be me.
Totally. No, that's correct.
They generally are more restrictive the further you go back in D&D history. Yeah. It's like, I can't, like, my what?
Yeah. And the less sense they make.
Like, I'm a dwarf fighter. It's like, no, you're a dwarf. That's it.
Right.
You're just
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And
my favorite rule was actually that you can remember things with a wisdom check -2. I don't know why. That's just one of the rules I found.
That's odd.
So while you all are discussing the older rules, Jason and Michael are both going after Ulrich. Michael misses Ulrich, but Jason hits. He is going to hit armor class of 3. And that is going to be 3 points of damage from Jason's machete, and also a saving throw versus spells, please.
All right. I take that damage like the scraggly haired human that I am. And that is a 3 on the die, so I am good.
Unfortunately,
wow.
A 3 on the die is not going to make it. You have to go over on the saves. And that means that Ulrich is going to be fascinated with Jason and stands there almost paralyzed, just staring him. That is so cool.
Oh, this is turning out so great.
That'll do it for us. Even though you're infatuated with the Scarecrow, let's roll. let's roll for initiative.
I love your straw.
It's just like the way that the light shines off your machete. So beautiful.
Yeah.
That is a 5.
Okay, your side has initiative first. So missile fire, please.
Save me.
I do like this initiative thing.
Yeah.
Am I broken from the thrallness if I get set on fire?
Maybe. I would probably allow that if somebody wants to hit you with a firebomb. Sure.
I already have one ready. I'm just like, hey!
Yeah. Boof. Overkill, man.
All right.
Okay.
I'm using a longbow.
Okay, fire away.
Jason, again.
Okay.
It's like wake him up with the crossbow.
Oh my gosh. Armor class 13?
No, armor class 13. No way.
What?
What about
And these are some beefy little scarecrows. All right.
Yeah.
They probably just went straight through.
They have an armor
That's
class
true.
of 8.
That's true.
They have an armor class of 8, if that helps. They're actually
Really?
fairly easy to hit. Yeah.
Okay.
What about
I need to roll like a 11 or better.
what about Scooby?
Well, I believe Scooby has somebody right up in their face, right?
Yes. Yeah, Freddy.
Right. Okay. So it's starting to come back to me. I'm pretty sure if I try to shoot it with it's right up in my face, I'm going to automatically miss.
That is
So I'm
correct.
going to drop my bow, since that would be completely waste of my time.
Okay.
And I will draw my sword and try to shove it in a really delicate position.
Okay. Not to
so
take
that's
away
what-
from your delicate position shoving.
Yes.
But just as a reminder, there are no reactions. So if you want to step back and move out of the way and use your bow, you're more than welcome to do so.
No, I do remember there are no opportunity attacks. But no, I'm going
Alright.
to shove my
Shoving
sword
it.
in him.
Okay.
Shoving a sword in there.
Shove it.
Okay.
Shove it, Fred.
None of that
Shove it
advanced Dungeons and Dragons nonsense.
That's right.
I'm here for a basic.
I'm
good
going to
time.
use the inspiration dice.
Oh,
for
that's a
this.
good idea. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
But of course, that was a waste of time because I got less.
Mm.
So so that's 10 to hit, which means I hit armor class 9. So I
That's
couldn't
just-
even hit something if it was naked.
That's right.
So
And these
I'm
scarecrows are
curious.
not naked. They have flannel shirts. So that is going
Yes,
to
and
miss.
they've got more protection.
Oh,
Yes,
there
yes.
you go.
Yes,
All right,
there you go.
Okay, I did.
Perhaps if we take their flannel shirts off.
That's true. Then they would just be embarrassed and run into the cornfield. But, that's a story for another day.
Might get their armor class down to a 10.
We're trying to embarrass the scarecrows now. Great.
Hey, your fly's undone. Huh?
We have no fly.
Basil, you're the only one who hasn't acted yet.
Oil, fire.
A
At
fly on
AJ.
it. A fly on it says,
You're-
I'm feeling really out of sorts.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still enthralled, so I can't do anything, right? I'm just
Yeah.
saving.
Hey, well, you made this character. It says specifically he's insane.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw it at him.
All right. Make an attack roll.
What?
He's throwing.
can
He's
I-
throwing
can
fire
I-
at you.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, good.
AC one.
good.
AC 1's gonna hit. Roll a D4 for me.
Those are the things that you step on and scream, right?
Yes. Although I have seen some newer ones that don't. that-
4.
All right.
Is he alive?
Ulrich, you take 4 points of damage. But you are
Okay.
no longer enthralled with the scarecrow, so you may swing your sword this time if you're.
Wait, I
But
add
he's
one
probably
strength
half
damage.
dead.
Does he take one more
Yeah.
damage from strength?
Now, do I swing it at the scarecrow or do I swing it at you? Okay. Oh, that is a terrible swing. So no, I miss widely.
Okay. You do still
be
have an
expected.
inspiration die if you want to use that, or you can hold on to it. That's up to you.
I'm gonna no, no, that won't help.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that's going to bring us to the Scarecrow's turn. And Jason is going to slash at you with his machete again. This time is going to be a miss. Michael is standing there, and Michael is going to peel off of Ulrich, and he's going to start tracking down Basil. So, Basil, you see Michael coming over with this knife in hand, and Michael is actually going to hit you. I rolled a 20 on the die.
Wow.
That is going to
I'm
be.
not dead.
It's going to be 3 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a saving throw versus spells, please.
Okay, I'm a cleric. Theoretically, I'll be good at this.
Theoretically, yes.
In
It's
theory.
away from me because I like carrying my blood inside my body.
Yes.
I missed it by 1.
Oh, so you take the 3 points of damage, and you are now infatuated with the Scarecrow. You just like, whoa, this is so cool, man. This is the
Just like
best
this.
Halloween ever.
This Scarecrow is greased up and ready for action.
Yes. And then the last one that we have is Freddy, who is attacking Scooby. Zoinks! Freddy misses.
It's going to be really confusing. It's going to be really
This is
confusing.
why I did it.
Yeah.
AJ, let's roll for initiative. Ooh, not good.
This is upside down.
Another 5.
All right, that's a 4 on my die, so your side has the initiative.
All right. I have nothing to throw. I do have a dagger, but I'm carrying a shield, so no.
Yeah, missile fire. My apologies. Let it rip.
Jason
Okay.
and armor class 4.
Hit. Roll me some damage.
Finally. All right. So that
Is Michael the only
1d.
one that's hypnotizing people?
No, Michael, Jason got you. So if you're hit by a Scarecrow, they have a charm effect, which basically is like a hold person. And then if you're by yourself, they just sit there and slash you to death after everybody's hold person.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
Okay, that's not very good, but it is
No.
taken.
Wait, who'd you shoot?
It is not.
You shot Jason.
He hit Jason.
Fred. Or I'm sorry. You do melee.
I'm Scooby. Remember,
Okay,
because
yes.
if you call me Fred and you're dealing with Freddy, there's going to be a serious amount of confusion here. So
I'm already
I'm
confused.
Scooby.
I'm
Okay,
already
I
confused.
look like no, I don't look like Scooby. I don't know what the hell I look like.
You do
You
look
look
very
kind of like
horny.
Tim.
Okay.
You kind of look like Tim.
Zoink's like, hey, Scoob, there's a Scarecrow. What's Basil? Are you throwing stuff still, or are you going into melee this time?
I'm infatuated.
Oh,
Is
that's
that still
right.
Going on?
That's right. You are infatuated. I apologize.
Am I like inspired to protect this person, or do I just like them a lot?
You're just fascinated with the way that their jack-o'-lantern head glows. Just like, wow, I can't believe that worked. That's so awesome.
You're tripping.
Can I try to
It's
kiss
like
him?
Dan Aykroyd looking at the Vigo painting in Ghostbusters
Oh,
2.
okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Both Basil and Elric are infatuated and generally useless to us right now.
No, I'm not.
I know he's not.
He's not.
No.
But-
Basil
but
threw
Basil-
fire at Ulrich and caused some damage and knocked him out of it.
It helps everything.
Okay. I would like to maneuver over to where Basil is
Okay.
and line up for his groin and go for a groin kick to break him out of that.
Yes. That can
Hey,
happen.
You couldn't have just like
appropriate.
pushed me or something.
Yes.
Okay,
Scooby,
so-
roll to kick your friend in the groin.
that's the one.
Yes.
Okay, get it together.
And
Pay attention.
I'm giving you advantage on this roll because I want to see it.
You want to see it? Well, I'll roll another dice. If
Hey,
that's the case.
Dungeon Dad's in the chat. Hello.
Hey,
Sorry.
welcome, Dungeon Dad.
All right, just so I'm about to kick one of my partners in the groins during a game on a live stream. It's a good thing too,
Sure.
because without that, I would not have got the 18.
Guys,
Doesn't
Wow.
And I'm
doesn't like to
assuming-
kick a guy in the groin.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that if I'm kicking somebody in the groin, that I add my strength adjustment.
yes, this will be an unarmed strike, which will be 1 point of damage plus your strength modifier.
Okay, so I got a 19 to hit, which is armor class 0, which should be good.
Yes.
And I got a strength of +1 as an adjustment. +1 is 2.
Okay.
Two damage.
All right, Basil, you take 2 points of damage, but you are no longer infatuated. So
You know, you can pull back the damage if you want to, just do 1 point
Oh,
of
now
damage.
I'm pissed.
this really isn't how it works, but I love it.
He goes full strength, baby.
Oh, I yell at Scooby. He's charmed, and I try to hit him.
Who are you trying to hit?
Scooby.
He's gonna kill me.
Wait, what's going on? Whoa. Ulrich, you have an attack, and Basil, I'm going to give you an attack this round as well.
Right.
Hey.
Jason's been attacked so far, hasn't he, this round? So I'm gonna attack Jason as well.
Okay,
Big overhand.
give it to him.
It's 14, 15, 16, 17.
Bam.
That
Yes.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits armor class 2.
Yep, that hits.
And I do 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, Jason is just barely up. Half of the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern head slices and it like falls down, so now it's disproportionate. But Jason is almost down.
Ulrich uses sword. It's most effective.
Yes. Basil.
I hit Thaco, so I hit AC 0 on Fred.
On Freddy or on Scooby?
He means Scooby. He means Scooby.
He must be charmed. Yeah. What the hell is your character's actual fucking name?
In order to not hit your friends, I would allow you an intelligence check with triple advantage.
Awesome. Okay. My intelligence is 8. Fail. Fail. Fail.
All right. Roll damage.
Oh shit.
This is how one shots go. Everybody turns on each other. It happens all the time.
Why
it is
TPK when
right?
you can TPK yourselves? Okay, what?
That's right.
This is a Mesa
Take the
D8,
power
I
away
think
from the
so?
DM.
Yes. What's that? Armor class 8?
Is it Mesa D8?
Mace is a D6.
Okay. 5.
So if you've ever been hit by one or seen what it can do, you would argue that fact.
All right. You cause 5 points. Your Scooby, your friend Basil just smacked you for 5 points of damage. What do you have to say about that?
And then I say, you should be okay now.
I was already okay.
You just
have-
thought
that's
you were. You were
debatable.
charmed.
Oh.
I've lost all control. But what is going to happen on this is Freddy is going to attack Scooby again. But when he sees Basil attacking Scooby, Freddy gets confused. And he's going to lose his turn in confusion. He's going to look at Basil, he's going to look at Scooby, he's going to look at Basil, he's going to look at Scooby, and he's going to pass his turn. But the
That
other
was the plan the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah, confuse them. Yeah, that's good.
Michael, on the other hand, thinks that you're a bad party member, and he's going in to attack Basil.
Mm.
And unfortunately, that's going to be a hit again. This time, it's for 5 points of damage, and another
Shit.
saving
Wow.
throw versus spells, please.
Motherfucker.
It's so funny. Like, we got them on the run. Let's go. They like run off with half the enemies.
Did you make it?
All of these saving throws are already adjusted for our stats, right?
That is correct, except
Yeah.
for
Okay.
wisdom.
Yep, fail.
Yep.
Fail.
All right. You are once again infatuated as fuck, I forgot which Scarecrow it was already. Michael is starting to slash you with this big old kitchen knife that's dull.
Oh, that tickled.
I think I've lost all control. Jason.
Yes.
You have to. I'm sorry, but we've taken it to another level of silliness.
That's good. This is a level I haven't been on before, so it's kind of cool to check it out.
For situations like this, I suggest the Big Pockets Combat Tracker.
Just don't use
trying to
red.
sell those Sonic things.
I gave away one with every bat that I gave into it. Oh, so many.
And with that, Jason swings and misses, and his jack-o'-lantern face slides down on one side a little bit more. I believe that is initiative time for you and I. Let's roll it.
Right.
That is a 1 on my side.
I rolled a 1 too.
All right. That is simultaneous action. So I will let your side go first, and then we will do the scarecrows. So missile
Who's got
fire.
a missile? I think we're all in.
I'm going to shoot again with my weak sauce longbow.
Okay.
Oh.
Jason is really
Okay,
hurt,
that-
so if you can get a hit.
That
Jason.
actually bounced out of the...
He said to
Dice
go,
roller.
it's gone that far.
I just rolled it
All right.
into the kitchen.
Yeah, it just bounced right out of the dice roller. That was really nice. All right. If, that's 11. So armor class 8.
Mm-hmm. A direct hit. Roll some damage, please.
And 3 points of damage.
That's all you needed. You finished Jason off. He goes flying backwards. The jack-o'-lantern squishes against the ground, and Jason has been dealt with. That only leaves 2. That leaves Michael and Freddy. Scooby.
Well-
I believe you have missile fire, correct?
No. I
that's
dropped
right.
my longbow on the ground. I now
That's right.
have a long sword.
That's right.
I would like to maneuver around Freddy
Okay.
so that I can connect with a vital location.
Okay. No details required.
You're going to try and backstab a
Well,
Screw
I
golem.
don't know because the backstab rules. I've been told that trying to backstab and BECMI is like trying to get Wish to work.
Okay.
So
it's like a percent.
I
Yeah.
was going to say, are there any shadows here?
Yeah.
we're out in the middle of the day, so anyway. So
Let's-
that's what I'm trying to do.
Let's do
And
it.
they've all seen us. Yeah.
Let's do
Slide
it this
roll.
way. With Freddy just being now that he's closer and he's seen that your friend attacked you, he's a little bit distracted. So why don't you go ahead and roll your let's say a move silently.
Move silently. Okay,
Yes, just so we can see how the mechanics work.
so move silently. So move silently is the percentile dice.
30%. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so I've got to get this, and I rolled my
I move
dice,
percentile skill checks.
and I got a 54%, which is not good because I needed to get 30% or less.
Okay.
So I don't succeed.
Yeah. So the Freddy Scarecrow, you think you're like succeeding, and then all of a sudden its head just starts to pivot on that wooden pole, and you are not getting away with this, and you can tell.
Oh God, it's the Exorcist. Okay, so sticking the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Stab him.
So I got a 11 to hit, which is armor class 8. And
Direct
I don't know
hit.
if that's-
Yep.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Armor
cool.
class 8 on these guys.
Okay, that's cool. So now I got 7 damage.
Okay. Right into Freddy's chest. You see straw starting to fall out. One more hit and Freddy will be down as well. Speaking of
Yeah.
which, Ulrich, I don't believe you've gone
He's
yet.
leaping towards this is Freddy. That's
Yes.
one more hit.
Mhm.
Leaping towards him, like Fred, your character is behind and just sees the sword coming and slicing. I hope it doesn't go too far.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
6, 8, 9. No. That hits armor class. Oh, hang on. No, I'm one short.
Oh, darn. All right. That brings
Oh,
us...
inspiration dice.
Do it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Okay, that hits.
Yay. Some damage, please.
There's 2 points. Oh, no. Plus strength is 5 points of damage.
That is exactly what you needed. It had 5 hit points left. So Ulrich,
Yeah,
Just
Freddy.
Freddy. Your nose.
and the top of the jack-o'-lantern just spins a few times and onto the ground. Basil, unfortunately, you are still infatuated. You were so infatuated with Freddy. Freddy is down and gone. So you will be able to act next round as you're starting to come out of your whatever it was, your charm. That just leaves Michael. Michael is going to come after you, Ulrich, and is going to miss. Let's roll for initiative.
All right. Oh, by the way, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming back into Palladium Books, and they've got a Kickstarter at the end of this month. That's a 3.
That's great.
Yeah. It's a 3.
I rolled a 4, so that is going to give initiative to Michael. Michael, unfortunately, is not going to hit your armor class, so that is going to turn us over to you guys. Missile fire, please.
Missile fire. Anybody
Missile fire.
shooting it?
I think it's just Dillinger at this point.
Okay. 7. Oh, wait. That's off the charts. I rolled a 7 total. Boom.
Yeah, that is unfortunately going to miss. The three of you, Basil, Scooby, and Ulrich, your melee attacks, please.
Did you use your inspiration dice yet?
Oh, I did not. Oh, good call. Thank you, teammate.
Yeah, you won't need that later, so I'm glad you're going to use it now.
We'll get it.
Oh, wait. Was that a? Oh, jeez. Okay. 23. I think that might hit.
Yeah, I think that hits armor class negative 17 or something like that. Roll me some damage, please.
3 points of damage.
All right.
Stabbing
Yeah,
my longbow doesn't do much.
that's okay.
That reaches out and actually slaps the dungeon master.
Is that what that was? Felt something back there.
Yeah.
Basil, Ulrich, and Scooby.
All
All
right.
right.
Finish him.
That is a miss.
What was that? Holy Toledo. Okay.
I hit AC 14.
That's a hit. Roll me some damage. Oh wait, AC 14? Never mind. I'm so
Right.
sorry.
I rolled shit.
Did not mean to give you false
that's
hope.
cruel. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
All right,
I got
next
a 6.
round.
I got a 6 to hit, so I didn't hit diddly squat.
Yeah,
Ulrich?
me too.
All right. Initiative one more time, please.
4.
This is taking a while.
This is a battle.
Yeah, they're quick rounds, though.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
complain.
That's a 5 for me.
All right, you go first.
All right. That is a 3 on my D20. That is going to miss Ulrich. That is going to bring us to Dillinger with his missile fire.
All right. Without my inspiration. Oh my gosh, what is with this dice? I'm going to get a new dice. I rolled a 9 again total. What the? This is
Wandering
Gonzo's
damage
dice. I'm doing
chart.
something else.
That's a wandering damage chart. That sounds great.
That is
Oh,
not-
like
Yeah.
when you fire a missile weapon and it varies in its course and hits somebody else.
Yeah. I roll a D8 for direction for that.
it sounds
Yeah.
like Dillinger missed, so the rest of you can
Yeah.
proceed with your
Okay.
attacks.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Just
Come on,
wait in
Stu.
there and kill it.
Get it.
That hits.
Oh, I got a 19 to hit. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm a class 0.
Let's get some
And
damage.
I rolled a 1 on my dice, so that's
5?
2.
5's good. Armor class 5 is a hit.
No, I do 5 damage.
Oh, 5 damage plus how many from Scooby?
2 damage.
That's 7. And did Basil hit?
Yes. I rolled a 20. Is there double damage? I forgot.
You're gosh damn right there is.
Then I
that
do-
is that is a homebrew rule.
Then a total
So
of 8.
nice. So Ulrich and Scooby, you both hit Michael, but Michael's just like looking at which one of you wants to come back and get first. And then Basil, tell us how you finished this last guy off, this horror slashing pumpkin dude.
Smash up and hit the pumpkin and it just splatters all over all of us.
Oh yeah. So since it splatters all over everybody, you all take 20 points of acid damage. No, just kidding.
I'd like to point out
Rock's
that he did
small,
not say
everyone
make a
dies.
saving throw. He just said you just take 20 points of acid damage.
Sometimes you just go right for the punchline, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yes. So you guys finish off these horror themed scarecrows. Now, fun fact for those of you watching at home, in the rules cyclopedia and in BECMI, I actually couldn't find a stat block for scarecrows. So I just did a lesser version of the one that you'll find in the Fiend Folio for AD&D. So
That's what a Githyanki actually looks like, folks.
yes.
Yeah,
I
they're
think so.
supposed to.
Yep. Uh, yeah, Norok says, yeah, Wally doesn't hold back. Yeah, 20 points of acid damage. So the last Scarecrow falls, the lights extinguish from the jack-o'-lanterns. What do you guys wish to do?
I've got bone to pick with that golem inside. Marching in, hitching up their sleeves on my chainmail.
You don't have to go in because he's coming outside, and he stands there. Friends. He looks around and he looks and then he sees the treasure chest, and he just doosh towards the treasure chest.
Doesn't give a shit.
I step way the fuck back.
Wait, what's in that? What else is in that chest? Take his weapon. I'm going to run to try to intercept.
Okay.
And try to get to the treasure chest and take whatever weapon.
Let's get between the golem and its treasure chest.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, is that what you would wish? Is that what Dillinger wishes to do?
Yeah, I'm going to run over, but I'm running over there to see if there's a weapon he's going for because all those other guys grabbed a weapon out of that thing. So I'm guessing it's a box full of weapons.
It is. Yep.
So I want to get there and grab whatever's there and then chuck it.
Yeah. So
I see Dillinger running over there, and I do what a good fighter does, and I set up with my sword and my shield in between the golem thing. Anyway, I'm not sure what he's doing, but don't attack my friend.
What is this?
Okay.
I'd just be sheathing my sword and grabbing my bow and moving back because I think this is going to go really bad.
It's going to go really, really, really bad.
So I cure light wounds on myself.
That's a good idea. Do you know the dice to roll and stuff, right? Okay, good.
The D20.
Yeah. No, percentile and take whatever's highest. So Dillinger, as you do make it over there in time, and you look in, you see gold. You see what looks like a piece of this gold urn. You see 2 swords. You see a mace, and a few other things. And you see a teddy bear.
I was expecting a scythe or something.
How close am I to Ulrich?
You're about 10 feet away from Ulrich. Ulrich has put his sword and shield there, and Frank's coming at him.
Okay. Am I able to grab what?
It's all on you, man. Oh. You're making.
I know. So am I able to? Can I take both swords? Can I put it like in something on me, like 2 swords on me, and I want to grab the mace, and I want to throw it as far as I can.
Okay.
Like the opposite direction.
There's a huge cornfield behind you. There's a well behind you, or you can just throw it into the yard.
Okay. So I'm sprinting toward the well, and I'm going to toss the mace down in the well.
Okay.
And I want to grab the swords and toss them in the well too.
Okay. All done. Frank gets up to you, Ulrich.
Friend.
And he takes and just like slides you out of the way.
That went well.
Boom, boom. He goes over to the treasure chest and he takes the teddy bear.
Oh, I was gonna.
I thought that's the other thought I thought. Okay.
Thank you, friends. Thank you.
And he takes his teddy bear and he goes back into the house.
Holy shit! For a second, for a second there, I had that. There's a scene in a movie, Thor, where the teddy bear is being used by kids, and it's sending out arcs of lightning. For a second there, I was thinking that the teddy bear was a weapon, but he's just gone.
Teddy bear would have been a weapon if you had done something to it.
Oh, so we might have been getting zapped by lightning from a teddy bear.
Yeah. If lightning comes in the form of
in a D&D game and some NPC throws an innocent object at you like a teddy bear, look for whatever the loud reverberating sound is, because that's what's coming for it.
Yes, lightning would have been in the form of an 8-foot flesh golem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, why did he throw a baby owlbear at me?
Yeah.
Oh, too funny. It's a shame you just threw the magic items in the well.
We can still get them. They're down in there. We can go get them.
30 foot down into the swirling mist that the Tarantella spiders came.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Well,
Dun, dun.
heck, if they are magic, magic, we've got to go after them, surely.
Meanwhile, I grabbed the gold.
Yes. You guys are going to find 1,200 gold pieces. I mean, this thing's stocked.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's a lot of ale.
that is a lot of ale. You have
Yeah.
you have.
We're gonna build a stronghold.
The other
Only
item.
the finest roast chicken.
The other item that you will need to grasp, because it's very important to getting out of here, is a what looks like a gold urn, but the handles are missing. So it'd be like like an urn with two
A
handles,
vase.
kind of like a trophy would be. But funnily, strangely enough, the back side of it is flat.
So it's
It's
made
flat.
for sitting against a.
Yeah,
Has it been
sticking out.
flattened or was it made that way?
It looks like it's made that way.
Hmm.
And if anyone would like to
Does
do
it say-
an intelligence ability check, I will give
Oh
you.
yes, I'm doing that.
Yes. I will give you
Does
some.
it say world? Does it say world's best boss on the front or something?
I failed.
Yeah, I'll do an intelligence check. I mean, that's what all characters with an intelligence negative modifier should do.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's a 12 minus 1 is 11.
Oh, you wouldn't do any minuses. You just have to roll your intelligence score or less.
Oh, in that case, no.
Okay.
But I still have an opinion.
Can I do it?
Yes, anyone
Since-
can.
You can do
Since
it.
we're
That's fine.
Wally, since
Yeah.
we're dogpiling right now, can I have an intelligence
Oh,
check as well?
absolutely. Everybody can. This is
Or like, well, I think.
well, I'm
well.
going to dogpile well as well. So
Speaking
Alright,
of
roll.
I got
speaking of
3.
wells, 3. So Scooby,
Oh
you
jeez.
Dillinger, you got to roll
Yeah,
low
not
on these.
good.
Rolling low is good
Yeah,
on these, by the way. Did you
Oh,
roll
I
it?
rolled 6.
That's probably good. It is 6 lower than your intelligence.
Yes.
Then you succeeded as well. Yeah. So ability checks in BECMI. If you have an intelligence of 12 and you have to make a ability check for intelligence, you would have to roll a 12 or lower.
Okay.
So the two of you are able to figure it out that this looks like a key that would probably set into a wall, but there's 2 pieces missing.
Do they look like swords and a mace?
It's another puzzle. We don't have another 2 or 3 hours to be able to solve another puzzle.
Can we just burn
Alright.
it?
Well, so we know it's going to fit into a wall somewhere. It doesn't have handles.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's throwing the weapons down the well.
Mhm.
Idiot.
And
Oh, I'll have a look at the actual the dead scarecrows. Check
Okay.
them out. They might have something hidden in the scroll.
Unfortunately, they have nothing on them except for their weapons, and strangely enough, all of their weapons have rusted.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to grab a flannel shirt anyway because
Yes.
he doesn't need a flannel shirt.
There's red, blue, yellow, or green. Do you have a preference?
Red.
Red. Okay, suits you well. The red
color
flannel
of
shirt is
victory.
fun. Yes. Oh my goodness! Whew, I have to take a moment to reflect on this so far. Holy smokes! What is going on?
It really has undermined your ability to actually do a guide on a puzzle because we've really messed it up so badly.
Oh, you guys did great. You guys did great. This
It's,
is exactly
this is
how
going
it's.
exactly how you planned, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So much.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm feeling very, very, very sore because I've got pretty hurt. I feel like having a rest would be really good before we do anything else. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but you know,
No amount of
before we-
rest is going to grow back my character's eyebrows and half of his hair.
That's right.
Well, yeah, only time.
Well,
Only time.
Not completely. I mean, I can rest and get spells back, so I could actually heal if we sleep.
I would like to sleep unless there's something urgently we need to do. It would be good to be able to sleep.
I'm totally cool with that. If you guys want to take take the rest of the night off, kind of sleep out under the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, That's doable.
Okay.
But before you do,
let's sleep next to the spooky well with the spiders in it and the
Sure.
mysteriously rearranging cornfield that won't set on fire.
when you say that,
good.
there's this big purple hand that just like reaches out and gives you a thumbs up.
Well, I kind of thought it was better than sleeping in the house.
Good night,
with
mysterious
Frank.
thumb. Good night, moon.
The moon winks.
Why don't we just roll out our spa pool and just sleep in that?
Okay.
'Cause, I mean, that was. Oh, didn't the spa pool do something good last time?
Yeah,
we were
it
in
gave
the
you
spa pool?
inspiration. You mean the star rug?
Yeah.
No, the
Yes.
spa. The spa did something different.
Yeah,
Spa.
let's roll out the spa pool and
Oh,
rest
that's
in the
right.
spa pool for a bit.
Was it healing?
Yes, it was.
It healed everything up.
Yeah.
Let's
Cool.
do that.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
do it this way. I did forget there were 2 more magic items that didn't find their way to the bottom of the well. One of them is a protection +1 ring. If anyone decides to wear that, that would give you a +1 to your armor class and your saving throws. The second item that was not thrown down the well is a potion of giant strength. If you drink this, you will have double damage.
Oliver gets the ring. Here.
Thank you.
2+3 swords and a mace of doom or something. Is what
Oh, yeah. The weapons were great. And if you do decide a long rest,
now 2.
yeah.
Instant kill. Yeah. All right.
We would like to spa pool first. Okay.
Cool. I forgot all about the spa pool. That tickles me that you guys remember that. So I'm going to show everyone here on the map. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to just kind of expedite through. The first thing that you're going to notice when you come in, that adamantine door that was locked is now open. And long story short, you guys did not solve the puzzle to be able to open the adamantine door, so Frank did it for you.
Oh, thanks, Frank.
Such a nice guy.
You helped him get his teddy bear, so Frank was like,
Me help friends.
and so he did that.
Yay, the golem is smarter than us.
Yeah. And so the key to this puzzle, if you remember from our previous adventure, it wasn't the levers that you needed to move, but you needed to move the paintings to match the levers in accordance with the map you received. So by rearranging the paintings, you would be able to open the adamantine door. But don't worry about it. Frank got it. So inspiration for Frank.
The autistic, pretty low intelligence flesh golem is smarter than
you.
You're right.
And I'm not saying smarter than our characters, but smarter than us. It's not looking good.
Well,
I'm feeling really good about myself right now.
While you're relaxing in the spa pool, you hear,
Frank, not dumb.
All right. How's that spa pool going?
You guys are all up to maximum hit points. It does cure you all the way up. Also, you'll see in Frank's room, if you were to peer into there, he's on his bed with that circlet around his head, and you just hear the hum of electricity. And he's sitting there recharging, and he's got his teddy bear wrapped up in his arm.
Aww.
But yeah, other than that, we can continue into the house.
All right. Well, do we want to try to retrieve the things that were thrown down the well?
Nah. Wait a minute. What about breakfast?
Iron rations?
Well, pumpkin soup.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin ooze. By the way, as you're finishing up in the pool, you see this a medium-sized ooze that's orange in color and has seeds, and it's like very slowly coming towards you.
Let's stay away from that.
Yeah, we're just going to walk away from that because if it doesn't mess with you and you don't mess with it, nothing can go
That's
go
true.
down.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but pumpkins all the rage in that kitchen right now, I'd imagine. So.
Oh yeah, the whole room smells like pumpkin.
Hey, Okay. So about the well and the magic items that have been thrown down there, are we going after them, or are we just putting it down to just bad luck?
We don't know their magic.
You don't know.
No, we
right?
don't. No, but
But obviously they weren't part of the problem or trap, and they weren't weapons he was going to use, so we could still use them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You just have to kill the spiders down there to get them.
I thought we killed the spider.
Yeah. There's still there's still a spider carcass laying out there. It's got just enough breath in it. It goes, dumbasses.
Well, we can go. Can we? All right. So I've got rope and a grappling hook.
I've got rope as well.
I feel responsible for the throwing the weapons down the hole.
Dillinger's like, ooh, shiny.
So now you're accusing.
Yeah. So I've got a grappling hook too. So what I'll do is I'll tie my rope to your rope, and then you can go further down. And I'll.
Oh wow, that's good. It's like 30 feet, and I have 50 feet of rope. But thanks. Okay, so I go even further down to 30-foot drop,
and I will have my bow ready, aiming down the hole.
Okay.
If we can throw a flaming torch down there, so you can see what's going on down there.
Good call. So you throw the flaming torch down. Do we see anything before I go down? By the way.
Yeah.
No, there's mist.
Or do you throw it after I'm going down?
No, before. We throw the torch before.
Okay. Do we see anything?
With the torch, no, because there's mists.
Oh, perfect.
There's smoke.
All right, I'm not scared. All right, so I'm going down. Feeling really responsible here. So I'm going down. I go past the mist.
Mm-hmm. You go 30 feet down. You're able to feel around. You find 2 swords, a mace, and half of a graham cracker.
Oh,
what?
I'll put the graham cracker away for later. Yeah. I got the swords. Can I manage 2 swords and a mace?
You can. Yeah, you can bring them all up. Yeah.
And I'll just hey, can you
pull the rope up?
So, pull me up by chance. Yeah, so I can use both hands. All right. So
okay. All right. Just because we are doing this as a round table one shot, your party now has a mace +1, which is a magical weapon, +2 versus undead. So that applies to your hit rolls and your damage, I believe. I would have to look it up, but for today, you guys need all the help you can get. So it will apply to your hit rolls and your damage if you use it. The sword is going to be a sword +1 flames on command, which will do which will be a +3 if you're attacking undead with a flames on command sword. And then the other sword is a sword +1 healing, which will do a 2d6 +2 of healing to one person per day, or to one person. It can be used once per day.
So if I smack them with it,
you would touch them gently. I would not recommend smacking them with it.
I cut you,
Fred. That's a graham cracker. It's not graham. It's graham cracker.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep,
we don't have these in New Zealand, so.
Okay.
Oh,
we got 1,001 different types of crackers, but not those.
No graham crackers. Okay.
Wow.
I've always thought they were just GRAM, graham crackers, because that's what it sounds like when you're saying it.
Right. Do not pronounce things correctly. They're basically digestive biscuits.
I just put down all crackers as being a different form of cardboard.
Pretty close, pretty close. So I would like to take the flaming sword.
Jake, do you want to take the healing sword? Because I'm pretty sure that AJ's going to take.
Are you a cleric?
Yeah.
Okay. So in basic Dungeons and Dragons, clerics are restricted, unfortunately, to blunt weapons.
Ooh.
I know, but it heals people, right?
It does, but
it's still extra healing.
Yeah.
Well, I could use it.
So you'd probably want to give that to one of your allies that could use it as a sword.
Does it have bonuses to hit and damage too? Okay, cool. Yeah, then not me.
Well, there's the mace though, right? You could take the mace, since you're a cleric, and then AJ could take the healing sword.
There you go.
What do you reckon, AJ?
These would have been really useful against the scarecrows.
They would have been.
Yeah.
What does the healing sword do?
It can be used once per day, and it does 2d6 +2 of healing.
Ooh, nice. Is it a +1 sword or?
Yes, it is a +1, so you'll add +1 to your attack rolls and +1 to your damage rolls. Is that the one you're taking?
Yep.
Okay.
And 1d6 plus something.
Yeah. And the mace is a +1 weapon too, right, Wally?
+1, +2 versus undead.
Yep.
Yeah. So Jake's got that. Okay. Well, we've got it. That worked out well. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Continue on.
Almost as if it were planned that way.
Yes, we're going to continue on.
What does
Wally.
the flame sword do again?
You can have it go flames on or flames off on command. It's a flames on command sword. It is a +1 weapon, and it will do +3 to undead.
Okay, got it.
No.
Was it just 1d6 healing per day, or was it 1d6 plus?
2d6 +2.
Oh, 2d6.
Damn.
Yeah, so it'll heal somebody really, really good.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm not telling that to Ulrich. The sword is telling that to Ulrich. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh.
I can heal somebody once a day if you want. That's okay. By the way, my name's Gomez. Thanks for getting me out of that chest.
Is it saying that out loud or just in my head?
Just in your head.
Oh, just jokingly, I'll say, kill them all?
No. Why don't you hand me to one of your friends?
Are you
No, it's
talking
all right,
to
Gomez. I'm just joking.
Oh,
We're all right.
you got me. I've been in a chest a long time, you know. But yeah,
We're like
gonna
you
go
know,
on
nut
great.
kicking friends. We're good like that. Like
yeah.
somebody set me on fire today. It was great.
Wow, really? Who would have done that to you? What a dick.
Me.
All right.
He meant well.
All right. We're gonna go inside.
You have an intelligent weapon, by the way. That's the intelligent one.
Wow.
Nice. It's probably
All right.
smarter than me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does that help him?
Yeah, we'll do intelligence checks here in a little bit to see which one of you leads the way. No. So you go through the adamantine door, and it's going to open up into the rest of the mansion. As you come through, you look to your left or to your right. You see a hallway with a door. You look straight ahead. You see some rubble, and past that rubble, you see what looks like double doors that would probably lead out of here. And to your left, you see a creepy doll.
Are we not
Another
touching
one?
that? No, not another doll.
Yes. This one.
God, Jake, don't do it. He's going to do it. He's gonna do it.
This one's in a green dress. If you remember, the last one was in yellow. This one is in green.
Oh.
And it looks at you, at all of you.
It looks at me?
It tilts its head a little bit, and then it runs into the door. Or not into the door, but runs into a room. Yes. So if you're looking at the map on the screen, the little green creepy doll is way up here, which would be to the north, and it runs over to the west.
It's like, show us where the doll touched you.
I go, hey, Ulrich, you've talked to dolls before. You should go kill that thing.
No, that's rough. All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So let's not go in that room. There's a creepy doll in that room. What is in the door? Can I hear anything through the door? Wait. So if I walk up there, she's through the door and the door's closed, or
Door's
I
open.
Still see her?
Yeah. You not only see her, so if you walk up that way, you don't only see her, but you see her other friend, and the two of them are having a tea party. So there is a doll in a green dress and a doll in a red dress, and the one in the red dress says, "Come in."
I think not.
Drink the tea.
What about the door behind me there?
Would you like
can I
some
hear
tea?
anything through that door?
You look thirsty. Would you like some tea?
I'm preparing more oil and rags.
Tell you what, I will join you for some tea. I have some
That's marking
what do you call
around
that?
your
crackers, crisps, whatever you. Call that?
Are you going to give that to them?
Yes, yes, I am.
That was Gretchen's. Have you seen our sister?
Oh,
The ring is around. You've been in the well. He's been in the well.
I have been in the well. And,
Did you bring our
but I
sister
did
back
not-
to us?
Unless your sister is 2 swords and a mace, then that would be
No.
enough.
No. She is in a yellow dress.
Yellow
Have
dress.
Yes.
Yellow dress.
She was in the well because
maybe-
that brute's Frank threw her down there.
Frank has a doll.
He has
a yellow dress. I don't
He
remember.
has Gretchen. Yes, Gretchen.
Does he have Gretchen? It's a teddy bear. Is it a teddy bear?
Oh yeah, that's a teddy bear.
I will let you know that if you recall, actually Ulrich had the yellow doll and left the yellow
wrapped up in a
doll.
rug.
Oh, it was in the pool thing because didn't you wrap it up?
That's right.
Yeah, so it would have been floating while you guys were recharging.
We were steeping in doll juice.
That's why you're at full health.
So did she drown in the well?
No, that brute's Frank threw her down there. I told you that once.
Dark.
He doesn't listen, does he? No.
Was there water in the well?
No, there was never water. What is your problem?
We're not from around here.
That makes sense. The one in the green doesn't seem to do a lot of talking. She says, she looks at you. Can you bring our sister
None
back
of
to
them
us?"
should do any talking.
That's true.
Yes.
So I do want to draw your attention to one thing, because as you're having this conversation, you're going to get the next piece to the puzzle. And somebody fill some dead air for a few seconds because I need to find it real quick.
Well, I would like to point out one. Did the doll that we still have that Ulrich has, right? That we stuck in when we stuck it in the spa pool. We can. So we have the doll. So we know we have the doll. So my big question is, the doll obviously didn't die from drowning, but is a doll actually capable of dying from falling from a high height because it's a doll? Or because I mean, I'm not sure how this works. Is that what's happened?
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with doll mechanics and physics.
I can tell you how it works in Pathfinder 2. There are puppets that you can play as a character, and if you choose the right one, you can fall infinitely and never take damage.
Yes, I'm wiping that from my mind. Thank you for that, Jack. Thank you. It's gone. All right, so we'll just give them the doll, right? We'll give them the doll, and the doll doesn't talk anymore. It doesn't move around, as far as we know. And we'll just see what happens.
Do you want to go back and get the yellow doll?
Yes, we want to go get. I want to go back and get the yellow doll from the spa pool.
You have it.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and we'll take the doll and give it to them and say, "Sorry, she perished. We don't know how."
As you
don't know how.
As you go to set the doll down to her two sisters, the head of the doll spins around. She's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm not dead."
Oh God!
And then she jumps from your hand, and then her head twists back around. She looks at her sisters. They left me to drown.
Not true.
Well,
we were letting her share in the spa pool. Spa pool. There was spa pool there.
Drown is a that's a harsh word to use here. Swimming. We were allowing her to swim in our spa pool.
Yeah, we love our spa pool.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it was a healing pool because I felt fine. Gomez is like, "Is that true? Did you guys really leave her to drown?"
No. We just wanted her to share in the spa pool.
Only I can hear Gomez.
Yeah, I mean,
look, man. Look, we didn't know that I'm having a conversation with my sword. We didn't know that the thing could. Can none of you hear this?
Yeah, you're talking to yourself again. Are you hearing voices?
Do you always get distracted like this? Why aren't you just not finish your sentences?
I'm getting lost, AJ. Are you role playing, or are you just confusing us?
Yes,
I am role playing. Can you guys not tell that? Can you not hear the sword?
No, we don't hear the sword.
We all hear the sword. Yeah, it's okay.
This is Gomez.
Hear the sword.
This is Gomez. Here's my sword.
Oh, okay.
Tell him I said hi.
That's nice to meet you, Nice to meet you, Gomez.
Tell.
My sword needs a name.
Look, Gomez, you might want to give them some good information about the dolls.
Actually, I never met them.
How?
Why are you asking me about them drowning?
Well,
Antisocial sword.
I kind of overheard.
On fire. Hang on, what?
I kind of overheard them saying that you left them to drown. So just put two and two together. That's what I do. Math.
Can
I
you
like
see
math.
them? Because they're just like creepy and animated dolls.
Hold on.
Hey.
And then your eyes flash a minute, and then they flash back. Yeah, I can see them. Yeah, that's creepy. Thanks for letting me see through your eyes, by the way. I guess I should have asked permission, but
I don't. Yeah, that would have.
Wow.
That would have helped. Okay,
Doesn't every weapon do that?
we're good.
okay.
This is
Yeah.
between this talking swords
So I'm going to start talking
and
to
the
mine.
talking
Hello,
dolls.
hello, sword. Hello, fire sword. Hello.
Okay, all right. I'm going back to the dolls, and
Yes.
I'm assuming. Is there anything that you currently require other than a spa pool right now?
No. But since you asked, we've been here for quite a while. We can help you get out of here.
That would be good.
Okay. As long as you
Please.
agree to take myself and my two sisters. As she points towards this part of the wallpaper that you should be able to see in the Discord and everyone else can see on stream. At the very top, it says "Get out," and then there's a little bit of stuff underneath.
Oh.
That's the key to get out of here, and we can help you do that if you take us with you.
Because that would be appreciated, because there's probably very little chance that we will figure it out without
Yes.
your assistance.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Feel free to divulge every ounce
Yes.
of information, because I can assure you that
Yes.
me and my partners
Yes.
would
Yes.
probably not figure it out.
Oh
at
yes.
all.
Yes, we've gathered that. We've gathered that. Yes, the there is an iron gate and outside, and at the bottom of the iron gate is an alphabet, A through Z, and that is the key to get out of here.
Right, we've got to arrange the letters in alphabetical
But
order.
that means nothing right now. First thing we have to do is we have to get out of here. Do you have the urn?
The urn that's got the flat side, that
Yes.
looks a little odd.
And the handles?
Yes. Well, no, we don't have the handles, but we
Shit.
have the urn.
Okay.
So we need the handles. So now oh my god, there's so many things to find.
That's okay. Music room, game room, get the fuck out of here. That's our plan. Because we're running out of time.
Okay.
Music room, game room, get the fuck out of here.
All right, game room. So going for the game room. I'm going to give them the urn and say we'll be back. We'll go find the
No,
handles.
take us with you. We've already
Okay,
proved
fine.
we are
You
smarter
come with
than
us.
you are.
We'll
Yes.
take the urns.
Okay.
If you'd like to ride in my backpack, you can. I don't mind.
Who is taking which doll? This is very important.
Oh, why can't they all ride on one person's backpack?
They could. Is one person taking all the dolls?
I could. I don't care.
Okay.
I offer.
All right. Basil, you have all three of the dolls. Yeah, they're just like climbing on you and looking around. And every once in a while they'll like start to steer you by your ears.
Okay, I totally let them. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot the names. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please tell me that one of them's not called Megan and the other one's called Chucky and the other one's called Annabelle.
No, let's see
Done.
here. Mean Girls.
Mopsy and Cottontail?
They are Gretchen, Karen, and Regina.
Karen.
Thank God for that.
Karen needs to see the manager.
Yeah.
All right, so off to the music room we go.
Okay. So as everyone enters the music room, this is a dingy old room. It has a bar that's in total disarray. It has like a backdrop behind it with shattered wine glasses and bottles and things of that nature. There's an old decrepit piano. And when everyone enters this room, I need you all to make a saving throw versus spells, please.
Oh, God.
Oh, perfect.
And I need to know your numbers.
I got a 12.
16 total.
16.
Wow. And what about 14 for Basil? All right. So who all succeeded on those rolls? That sounds like maybe 2 of you did.
I failed.
Yeah. I think the 16 is probably passed. I'm not sure about the 14.
Nope, 14 failed.
Okay. So as you enter this decrepit music room, all of you see this beautiful figure rise up from the middle of what would be a dance floor. She's dressed in teals and whites, and her back is facing towards you. And as she spins around, you see a horrid visage. Scooby rolled the lowest, so Scooby, you are drawn towards her, and as you start to walk towards this woman, you notice that everything in this decrepit music room is like it was back in its heyday. Everything looks brand new. The piano starts playing music. The bar is beautiful. There's wine glasses all around. You hear, even though you don't see them, you hear like conversation and laughing and singing and joyous times. And this figure, a beautiful woman, takes your hand, and the two of you begin to waltz and dance around. Now, Basil, you unfortunately are paralyzed, and I need you to roll a d4. And let me know what. Okay, a 3. This is all going to happen in a matter of a second. Since Dillinger and Ulrich passed their saving throws, nothing is going to happen. But after this dance, Scooby, the woman steps back from you and she hands you this velvet pouch. She gives you a nod, and she just gives you a small, one last grasp, and then everything is back to decrepit. I need Scooby to roll 2d4, please.
2d4. Okay, all right.
Just how many years he ages?
Or how many levels? How many levels I've been drained from?
I was going to say, drain your levels.
This is not a very good thing. I rolled a 1 on one of those 4-sided dice.
Okay.
And I rolled another 1 on the other 4-sided dice.
Very good. You are actually not as affected as Basil. Basil, you aged 30 years.
Oh. Right.
Scooby, you aged 20 years. And then Ulrich and Dillinger, you two are fine. But
are there physical penalties for age in this system?
There is, but we won't dive into that today. But yes, as you age in old school D&D, your wisdom and intelligence usually go up, and your strength and dex usually go down. Yep. So now, for those of you that are watching and playing the home game, you will see in the middle of the screen, I have laid out a shadow. And then in the shadow, I'm just going to place the 2 pieces of the urn that you have. You now have a handle, and you have the middle section.
Cool. Okay, so we've got one handle, and we've got the middle section. So we need another handle.
Yes.
Well, that's the music.
I imagine that was quite painful, so I'm like writhing on the floor, groaning in agony.
Yes, and your fingernails are super long, by the way. All of the dolls.
Is it just me, or you guys look rough?
All of the dolls were holding onto your hair. Now your hair is like down to your ass. They're like, "Wow, what happened?"
I don't know.
All right, so we need to go to another room that we haven't been to.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
And you guys don't look too good.
And
so let's go to the other room that the dolls were talking about, which I'm assuming is connected to the music room.
Yes, that would be the game room.
The game room.
Yeah,
so
let's go to the game room. The map. Whoop, back to the map. Yes, so for those of you watching at home, this was a music room. Up here is the urn. We now have 2 pieces of that, so you can see that there on the screen. And now we're going to go over to the game room. Who is going in first?
I will go in first.
And who's going in second?
Me.
Okay. So Scooby and Ulrich leading the way. As you go into the game room, you hear giggling, And along the wall, there are two kids, and they have pieces of chalk, and they're drawing on the wall, and they're just like hee 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 hee. And then they
Of
drop
course
the
they're
chalk,
giggling.
and then they run straight at you.
Oh,
And as they run straight at you, they disappear.
oh.
I just start turning undead everywhere I go now.
What were they drawing on the wall?
I am so glad you asked. So I have a puzzle piece that I would like to share with you. I'm going to drop this into the Discord.
Please be some part of the T puzzle because I don't.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to get
I just get
my
rust
fingers
from the
and run my
letters, but
fingernails.
rust VW, but
This one might be a little bit difficult.
Well, the weapons are rusted. The Scarecrow weapons rusted outside.
Yeah.
right.
Let's see here.
I would like to run my fingernails down the blackboard, making that horrible noise.
Oh gosh.
That screeching noise that people like to do, just to see what happens to everybody else.
The dolls aren't very happy.
Yeah.
They were playing tic-tac-toe.
Yes.
Okay, so this looks like a...
Yeah.
Two of these things are...
The second thing that you're going to see in this room is there's a black, I don't know what to call it other than a base, like some kind of cabinet that doesn't seem to have any physical way of opening it. But on top of it is an abacus. And the abacus is going to have 4 rows of beads. And all rows of those beads are going to match the colors that you see in that drawing there. There's a row of red, purple, blue, and green. And currently, all of the beads are on the left side, and there's 10 beads.
Okay. Well.
Yes, Wally, this is too hard for us. You're right.
I'm going to.
I was going to say, I feel
I'm gonna
really
flick-
dumb right now.
I'm going
Alright,
to flick the beads around on the abacus and see what happens.
Yeah.
At random?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, come on. I got a character called Scooby, and as everybody should know by now, if you've ever watched my channel, there's only one puzzle I've ever been able to figure out that Wally's given me, and I doubt it's going to be this one.
Yeah, it's probably not. But if anybody in the chat has it, I will give you inspiration. The people in the chat, not everyone that's playing. But
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
So, how many of these patterns match? I can see we've got one match between the red and green and the purple and blue.
Yeah. The dolls, they whisper to you, Basil. They're like, I think you should see how many of them won. I think they're keeping score.
Oh, is it that simple? I thought it was like
Hearing
a pattern recognition.
voices. I start wandering over to the chalkboard.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. First, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in red. Oh no, in shit.
No,
Red?
it's not. It's not that.
It's got to be purple then. 4 in purple.
4 and purple. 1.
I don't actually have the answer. I need to.
No, there's only how many in total?
And then the next row down is 1.
I have a question, Wally.
Yeah.
The abacus.
3.
The abacus has different colored beads, or they're all the same color?
They're different colored beads. The first row is red. The second row is the rows don't matter. They're red, purple, blue, and green. They match the colors
purple.
that were used on the wall with the chalk. And then and the doll whispers to Basil, and you guys can all hear it. I think they're keeping score to see who won.
So we have to count up how many times red won, purple won, and green won. And
This is actually for 5-year-olds.
did you know?
I
Do
only
you know?
see 2 wins for purple.
Okay, all right.
1.
Let's do this, and then we'll conspire together to see if we've got the same result each. And
Okay, I'll count up the reds. Jake, do you want to count the greens? Fred, you do the purple. I'll do the blue.
Okay.
Everything's so quiet.
right, and then
Okay, I've got 3.
I'm sorry. Are those greens all the same shade? I'm having trouble determining.
Greens are just the zeros on the first and last, the second and the last row.
Okay. So 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got there, dude.
I've got 5 red, 2 purple so far.
I've got 3 blue.
Okay.
Not many considering.
Okay. Does everybody get their colors counted?
Think so. That's all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 4 blue.
Okay.
You got 4 blue?
Pretty sure I got 4 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Oh, you're right.
You're right, 4 blue.
You're right.
And then, okay, let's check the green.
AJ.
Sorry.
They can be sneaky.
How do you play
Hey, I got set on fire today. Come on.
He's still in character.
Yeah. Gomez is just like, you're smarter than all these guys.
Okay, and I got
I
8. I got 8. So I got 5 red, 2 purple, 8 green, and 4 blue. Did everybody else get the same?
7 green.
You got 7 green.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Counted it twice.
Yep, I got 7 green.
4, 5, 6.
Is this one of those puzzles
8.
after like
8
the
green.
map of the
8 green.
map of
I'm
the
sure.
diner?
There's one that's diagonal. You've missed the one that's diagonal.
Ah.
Yeah,
The
you gotta
diagonal
pay
ones
attention.
are tough. They are tough.
They are tough. In the middle of a live stream, trying to solve a puzzle.
Yeah.
Definitely difficult.
So who's
So
going?
entertaining.
Who's going to move the
I see it
abacus
now,
beads
yeah.
over?
I'm going to do it because
Okay.
I don't want to torture our audience any more than we need to right now.
Okay. All right. You move.
I'll stand by just in case he gets mind controlled.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody step back, and if I fail and I get vaporized, please plant me somewhere. Anyway, so I'm going to move 5
well.
of the red beads
2 purple.
and the red
Mhm.
together. 2 of the purple beads together. 8 of the green beads together, and 4 of the blue beads together.
Okay. And when you do that, a secret drawer comes out of the base that the abacus is sitting on, and it gives you the final piece of the urn.
God.
So that is a puzzle that I like to call
We
keeping
actually
score.
solved the puzzle.
Yes, well done. Well done, everyone. Well
All we
done.
required is for Wally to tell us how to figure out and then count.
I feel so stupid.
I feel so stupid too.
No, not at
Hey,
all.
but we had to figure out the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we've got it. So I've taken the handles and the urn, and then we're going to go talk to the dolls. And I'm assuming
They're with us.
they're going to go with us, right? Are we going to that
Yes.
final door?
Yes.
There's no dolls.
Dolls,
There's no dolls.
bars, urn,
Yes.
to door.
Yes. So as you approach these this double set of doors, you do see a shape of an urn set into this door. You also who's like behind everybody? Who's going to be last as we come through?
I'm last.
You feel a tug on your hair. By the way, that slimy thing is after us. So turning behind and looking, you see the pumpkin ooze starting to crawl towards you. But yes, as Scooby, as you're looking at this, you're able to set all 3 of the urn pieces in here, and it opens the doors, and you are able to go outside. Has anybody ever played Haunted House for the Atari 2600? No.
Oh man, that was a long time ago.
Okay.
I mean, good Lord.
Maybe.
I went on the haunted house ride.
Okay, never mind. But that's where the urn inspiration came from. So yeah, the 4 of you are now outside, and in front of you is this large iron gate, probably about 8 feet tall, with spikes on the end of each pole. Off to your left is corn. Off to your right is more corn. And the dolls, the red one, sang loud enough for all of you to hear. That's it. We just have to get to the gate. I forgot where it was, between the T and the U, something like that. But yeah, let's go.
T and the U. I don't understand what any of that means.
Oh, the T and the U.
Oh, I do. It's the thingy. Hold on. It's the get out thing. Between the T and the U.
Can I go back and grab the pot of tea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to grab the pot of tea, and I'm going to try and throw it on the gates.
Okay.
To rust the gate.
Okay. As you come out with the pot of tea, before you get to the gate, rising from the ground is you would recognize this, Basil, being a cleric. Is a
Pumpkinous.
Is a specter, and we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh.
Do I get to turn on dead first?
We're going to roll for initiative, and then you can try.
and 2.
And I do apologize. It's not a specter; it's a wraith.
Oh, it's worse.
It's on a motorcycle.
The wraith.
Old 1980s film reference.
Yes. The doll whispers to you, Basil. That's kind of why we haven't left yet, because we'll catch you later, though.
I
okay.
can't hear them.
Something you could have told us yesterday.
That's Old Man Graves. Yeah.
Graves.
Old Man Graves. And with that, the dolls rappel off of your 30-year-old long hair down to the ground.
You stinking little ingrates. Kick one of the dolls towards the wraith.
I need somebody to roll.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. I rolled a 5. Actually, roll a D4 for me, if you would, AJ.
No. That is a 1.
Okay. A 1 is going to be Scooby. The wraith makes a beeline for you. And here we go. Let's see what happens.
It's a line of spectral bees.
Oh. I'm pretty sure
that's terrifying. Ghost bees.
Oh my god, that is actually terrifying.
That is going to hit. That is going to hit an armor class of -4. So this wraith comes up and moves at an incredible speed right at you, Scooby, and you're going to take some damage.
Hits you in the actual soul.
Yes, you're going to take 6 points of damage. But because I wanted to introduce you to this as playing BECMI for maybe the 3rd or 4th time, you also lose 1 level of experience. You are now a 2nd level character.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, the math.
Yep. 6 points, and now I am a. Well, the good thing about being level 3 is not much changes. It really, I mean, you could play a level 1 character, you could play a level 2 character, level 3. It's really the how many hit points I have, which is oh shit. Now I just realized that's not good.
Well, you were at full health.
Well, I was, and now I have 3 hit points. But if I'm now level 2, then I would my maximum hit points would be less. Correct?
Probably, yes.
I just don't know what that would be.
I don't. I don't either. So, what are you, a thief? Why don't you roll a D4 for me?
Okay.
That sounds about right.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So what's your maximum hit points? Maybe we should
9.
do this 9. That's the best way. Let's just say 3. So now
5. I've got 5 hit points, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead, but okay.
Yep.
Not feeling great now. Okay. All right. That's me.
All right. Yeah, it's you guys' turn. Missile fire or any other plans? Movement? Maybe movement comes into a factor. Are we moving towards the wraith, away from the wraith, towards the gate, back into the house?
I'm going to go 1-on-1 against this wraith with my my +1 sword.
You hear Gomez talk to you. Attaway. Fuck this old man. We can take him.
Like, get to the gate. Take the tea.
So I'm going to say flame on to my sword.
Oh, here we go.
And now I'm going to move in too.
All right.
On, like a
all right.
How dare you drain my friend's level?
I would like to move away because I plan to shoot at this thing.
Yes, we're gonna fight it. Okay, what about Basil? What's your plan movement wise?
Burn!
Okay. All right. So let's do missile fire and then we'll do turning. Missile fire first.
Missile fire. Great news. I rolled a number that's actually useful to me. I rolled an 18. I add 3 for the longbow. That's 21 to hit. So that's armor class -2 in it.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And I do 6 points of damage with my arrow.
Ooh, that's a fantastic hit. Well done. Well done. Okay. Any other missile fire? All right. Turning. What's your turning chart look like, Basil, for a wraith?
I need an 11 on 2d6.
Okay. Let's see what you get.
It's not bad.
Nope.
What could go wrong?
All right. You have failed on your cleric turning, so unfortunately you will not be able to attempt to turn this wraith again.
Okay.
But you do have a kick-ass mace that you could use that has +2 to undead.
Oh yeah, I know. I'll be happy to.
Okay.
Did that arrow actually do any damage to the wraith?
Yes. Yes. It actually did. You can see it. The arrow, Scooby, it just like goes through the center chest of this wraith, and you can just see it pulling its life force out. And
this is very like, Final Fantasy spirits thingy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Dillinger and Ulrich, make your rolls.
Okay. Roll a hit. Let's see.
That is 15, 17, 18, 19 hits, armor class 0.
That is a hit. Roll your damage, please.
Mine is a 14 to hit armor class 5.
Armor class 5 on a wraith is not going to make it, but did you add in the plus?
Of the
magical weapon?
Wait, did I? I didn't add my +3. That +3 was that against undead. Do I roll that to my attack?
Now I'm assuming that you said flames on before you went into.
I did.
That's correct. Yes, you lit the flame. That gives you a +3 to undead. So that will give you a hit
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 17, which is 2 armor class 2.
Okay.
Whew.
All right, you both hit. What's your damage?
For damage, do I roll? Yeah, never mind. I know. All right, so 1 + 3, 7.
Ooh, very nice.
Total of 7.
What did Ulrich get damage wise?
It was 8.
8 points of damage. All right,
let's get this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 +1 sword.
Woo!
Old man Smithers.
The two of you, with the flaming sword and this magical healing weapon, aka Gomez, you're just swinging through, and you can just see Old Man Graves, this wraith, and he's just twirling in his own mists, which usually happens after drinking. But it is still up, and so we're going to move to our next round of combat. So let's roll a 6-sided die.
3.
Okay, I rolled a 4, so the wraith will go first. Mark, roll a D4 for me.
Oh, perfect. Okay. 3.
3. 1, 2, 3. All right, it's going to come after Dillinger this time.
Yay!
I mean, I was waiting for it to come after me, and I was thinking, this will be it.
You were 1 on the die as far as
That's going to be a -3 armor class to hit, which I believe is going to hit you for 5 points of damage. And the wraith drains a level from Dillinger. You are now a level 2 character.
Oh my gosh!
Back of the bus, pal.
Yeah, welcome.
You said 5 points of damage?
Yes.
Your nickname is now Scrub.
Welcome to the club.
Yes.
I kind of miss how horrible undead are.
Yeah.
Devastating.
So, okay then. All right then.
All right.
Like, how long have you guys been level 5? Oh, off and on.
Let's go.
I'm pretty low, guys. Pretty low.
Yeah. Let's go with missile fire.
Oh, dude, that's definitely me. I'm going to be shooting this thing. Moving further away, if I can help it.
Yeah.
And I rolled complete garbage. That is a 9 to hit. So that's... I don't think that hits an armor class at all.
No.
That's worth considering.
Armor class 3 is your goal, and that is a miss.
Yeah, that ain't going to do nothing.
What is Basil going to do? Are you missile firing this round, or are you coming in with your mace?
Mackie mace.
All right. The three of you can proceed with your melee attacks.
Okay. That is another hit.
Nice.
Ooh. It's 10 points damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's not good. That's a 4 plus, but that's
a miss.
I rolled a 7 total.
Okay.
Not even close.
Was that still a D8 for that sword, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Yep. What about Basil? Did Basil hit? Nope. Okay. It doesn't matter because Gomez is like, we've got this so good. And you come through this
Take it away,
wraith.
Gomez.
Yep. You come through this wraith, and you just watching Gomez is just like, fuck yeah! And comes through the wraith, and it just dissipates.
Smashes through it. Oh, yeah.
And you can feel the sword shaking. It's like, that was so much fun.
Okay, calm down.
So much
Jesus.
fun. That will dissipate the wraith. And now we are out of combat, and you can approach the iron.
Oh,
gate.
hallelujah! Didn't die.
Yes.
Didn't die.
As you finish combat and you look at the gate, you watch as the last of the 3 dolls hop between 2 of the bars and disappear.
Oh, you buggers! They left us.
Yeah, those goddamn dolls.
So I
Never
believe
trust a doll.
Elric,
Never.
you were going to throw the tea over the gate to have it disintegrate. Let's get this out. Let's get out of here. I've had enough. Everybody else has had enough.
Does it work?
Come on, Wally, tell us. Does it do anything?
No.
Oh, no.
So
Please
can I
tell
look
us.
at the bars and see if like the middle? So how many bars are there? There are 5 of them.
So
Wait.
you watched as they ran through, and then you look at the bars of the iron gate, and there are letters underneath of each of them. And the two
Got
that
it.
the 3 dolls, the 3 sisters ran through, was between the T and the U.
And the U.
Right.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So can I go over and can I push them apart?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
This is the weak point of the gate, so you guys are able to come over. Make a strength ability check for me, please.
Okay. This
Is
gotta
it
go
called
well.
Bed bars in this edition?
This gotta go well. Okay, I rolled a 2.
And 2 is exactly what you need. You crush it, just pulling them apart. And beyond, instead of cornfield, you see the city that you live. Go through.
Oh. Hallelujah. Home sweet home.
Goodness.
All right.
Like
I left
like
an iron on the fire, so
Yeah. Oh, shit.
my toaster was on.
Oh,
Crap.
yeah.
It's like a nightmare that's been going on for at least a month now.
Yeah, it's been a while. So as the 4 of you proceed through, you arrive back in town and you take a look behind you. The gate is gone. Everything is gone. It's just cornfield once again. You're able to go to the Golden Sturge Inn, have a few drinks, heal up. For those of you that were 3rd level, you're now 4th level. For those of you that were 2nd level, you are now 3rd level again, thanks to the raid.
How about those of us that were 60?
Hey, we leveled up to where we started.
And you all leveled up. Now, let's fast forward a couple weeks down the road. You guys went out and you did some healing. It does take a while to recover from adventures.
I have retired. I'm
BECMI
60
AD.
or 70.
You may have
I'm done with
retired.
adventuring.
But the 4 of you run into each other. Maybe you're having a drink or a cup of tea at the Golden Sturge Inn, and you overhear like, "Did you hear that? Yes, yeah, unbelievable." Apparently, there are some children missing in town. 3 of them, in fact.
Just a tragedy. Just
It
so
is.
sad.
It is. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I
It's
can draw pictures on milk cartons for whoever needs to get that done.
Strangest
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Don't expect them back because they're probably gone.
Yeah.
I'm 50 now, and you know whatever happens, I spend most of my time about every hour going to the toilet and then coming back to have a conversation with somebody. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, strangest thing, each of them had this weird doll. I don't know. And then we'll go ahead and end there. And that is the BECMI Halloween one shot. Thank you everybody for playing. That's all we got.
Wow.
Bravo.
I would say a huge thank you to our audience for putting up with our ability to solve puzzles by the puzzle master. Because
I feel so dumb now.
Seriously, the four of us completing puzzles is not a good combination.
No, it's really not.
I thought it's a really bad
I
combination.
need to reread his book like a bunch of times.
Yeah, well, all 4 of those puzzles are going to be in my next book. So,
Okay.
due out in the spring.
Good.
Yeah.
Now I'll actually go watch that video that you made about this.
Yes. Yeah. For those of you that are interested, the Slashing Pumpkins puzzle is now on my YouTube channel, and that is the one with Freddy, Chucky, Michael, and Jason, and you can take a look at that and see how it's solved. So yeah, cool, awesome.
Thank you, Wally.
Thanks, Wally.
You're welcome. I'm so glad we got to
Mark.
experience Energy Drain.
Well, I was expecting to get hit again, and that would be, you've lost another level, and you've lost 4 hit points, and I'm like, that's 0. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it, but I mean, as I've discovered, actually dying in BECMI Basic D&D is actually, it's not as common as you might think, unless of course your game master's completely sadistic. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
or we're inept. One of the two.
So you can actually play the game without having like a 10 or 50 character sheets ready to go. You know,
Yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah, this isn't Mork Borg.
No, this is a little different. And I really like the special effects, like aging, and then that can be a separate quest to go recover your years or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
A longevity potion will heal you 10 years. They're very popular, and well, I guess I shouldn't say very popular, but they're an actual magic item in the BECMI rulebook. It's a longevity potion.
I'm still looking for one today.
Yeah, because those were always if we were to actually fight a ghost, and they're called haunts. BECMI did a really good job of monsters as far as ghosts are in like they have like a haunt and a poltergeist, and then they have like 3 separate divisions. I won't go into it all because I can't remember, and I don't want to give false information, but just some really cool stuff with what they did with spirits and ghosts and haunts. But they are very strong monsters. The one we fought there was more of a trap than it was a monster, because the monster would have killed you.
Yeah. Like that's why clerics are always like, you got to have a cleric.
Yeah.
Or something.
But then again, if they fail to turn the creature, then you're kind of screwed, because then now you run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running away from dead is a good
11
idea.
on 2d6 is not easy to get.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Oh,
No, it's not.
I did forget to mention that there's a pumpkin spice ooze that's also terrorizing your town.
I mean, you know, they've got to have some problems. We can't solve all their problems. Seriously, we've got enough of our.
I hope Scooby wakes up one morning and like half his legs are gone, and there's the thing in his bed, because they're like, he just ignored it. You know, it's like it's going to come to you eventually. Rabbit in the hair, like tortoise in the hair situation.
Yeah. Very good.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Well, I can get us out of here then.
I would like to mention one thing.
Sure.
Before you take us out, and that is,
you can take
we
us out.
will be returning. Those of you who are wondering, are we going to keep doing basic BECMI D&D? We're not going to say we are, but we're not going to say we aren't, but we probably will. I don't know when, but it probably will happen again. We'll probably keep doing some of that sort of, but we'll probably do some other stuff. What I can tell you is that the next time we meet, we're going to be playing Spaceballs. For those of you who know anything, we're playing Spaceballs. We're playing with a system that most of us have not played before. So I'm not going to even tell you what it is. I'm just going to say we're going to play Spaceballs. So if you like the idea that we might take the piss out of things and generally be quite silly, Spaceballs is intended to be quite silly. I think that will probably be the point where it's possible we might have to take a couple of toilet breaks along the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming. in a couple of weeks.
Yes, and also
Continuing saga of the quack who's gone to the dogs. Pigs in space. Yes. Oh, I would love to run a pigs in space adventure. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be great.
We'll
Yes,
in one room.
Dungeon Mark also mentioned too on November 16th. Do not forget, please join us. We're going to be doing a cancer fundraiser right here, round table style. We're going to hang out, have some laughs, and recall some memories, and try to raise some for American Cancer Society. Is that correct?
Yes.
So,
yep.
Very good. And also, thanks to everybody in the chat. We could go through the list forever. We've got Overboard and Fred Huber and Norok and Wisdom Check. Oh wait, that's you. Dungeon Minister, thanks for joining us. Pale Rider, Dungeons and Chronics. I'm going back. I said Pale Rider. I could keep going back. Shiner, welcome. And everyone else. Nacho Man was out there. Dungeon Dad joined us for a little bit. That's as far as I can scroll. So thank you everyone for joining us in the live chat. It was great to have you with us. And if you are watching this in the future, we're getting a lot of great comments on our BECMI games. Everybody seems to like them. So cool. Thank you.
They are a challenge, and that makes them interesting. There are surprises that can kill you, and you have to think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Fred, I'm going to let you take us out.
Amazing what the fear of death can do.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
do you want me to take you out?
Yeah. I think you brought us into this world. I'm going to let you
take us out. Okay. I would like to say a huge thank you to Wally DM for being the game master today, and for Mark, who is. I challenge anybody to go and teach a whole lot of teenagers, 200 all at once, how to play D&D. Because if
whether they like it or not, they do now.
Let's get real. If you're a YouTuber and you can't deal with 200 teenagers all at once in the same room teaching this thing, what are you doing? Seriously, get it on. Get it on. I want to say a huge thank you. Sorry, Wally. I want to say a huge thank you to Jake, because it's been great having you. For those of you who think that we might have an animosity and that we've been attacking each other's characters, it's all cool. And nobody really cared what was going to happen to our characters in the first place. We were all good with it.
They're disposable.
Yeah, exactly. And AJ, huge thank you for being here. It's always great to have you, and it's more than a lot of fun. So I would like to say we will be back, and yes, we will be probably as hammy and silly and possibly even worse than we were before, as we strive to send you to the toilet. But till then, on to the next.
On to the next. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.